Hey, Bray.
What?
Are you ready to play a Batman game that's not part of the Arkham series? Are you going to mess with me this whole time?
I never mess with you, Dad. I don't know what you're talking about.
All Batman's thinking right now is just, domestic abuse, domestic abuse, domestic abuse, domestic abuse. Oh, it's a bomb! Okay. By the way, this game is filled with great facial animations.
Yes, I can see. Flynn. Those stiff movements. It's an example of how realistic this game is. That's how people move. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Sure thing.
I spent 5 minutes on an hour animation and it kind of looked like that. And Bray, if there's anything you want to get used to quick and just ignore how bad it is this first-person gadget system.
Yeah, I'm the best, Alfred. Thanks for telling me. It does seem very dated. I want batarangs.
Have you gotten used to this system yet?
No, it's quite confusing, actually.
What? Read these game over screens. Some of them are pretty odd. Okay, never mind.
It's quite funny. So funny.
Not that one. Not that one at all.
He looks so happy.
Would you live... And he looks very content, did you notice?
Yes, I did notice.
He looks very content.
He's like, that's cool.
He still looks content.
I could have ran past him.
Batman is Batman so often, and he's...
Yay!
Batman commits suicide.
Not worth it.
Batman beats up criminals. Kids love him. But then he commits suicide. Suicide, universally adopted by kids 6 and under.
Where am I going now?
You're gonna beat up that guy again.
No checkpoints. That's how I like it. Yeah.
Maybe if you could have got 5 seconds through the game after that cutscene.
Yeah, I'm not about that life, though.
Are you used to this gadget sequence yet?
No. Killer cutscene.
Get ready for this killer cutscene.
Skipping it, because that's how I roll. Where am I going?
When that hair symbol appears,
I want to talk on my phone.
You wanted to pick up the phone for the first 10 minutes. Now you don't?
Oh, I hit the wrong button again.
Are you used to this interface yet?
I am not. I'm as used to this interface as these graphics are used to modern technology. Man, this game hates me.
Yep. It's going to keep teasing you that you're losing by having them run past you a bunch of times. And by the way, that door opening and closing animation, or sound, is used way too often.
Yeah. I can already tell this game cuts corners.
What's it say? The Joker's men have Mary, and the mystery remains unsolved.
Because Batman killed himself. I'm all the way back here. This game is a big problem. See how much more fun this is with you doing this?
Isn't it?
It's a lot faster. It's great.
Yeah, but don't you want to play such an amazingly compelling narrative?
Fighting the same people in different areas does not equal compelling narrative.
Do you know those two people back there? They have... You know these two people chasing me? See
no,
that?
I do not know them personally.
You know what? They have fully fleshed out backstories.
That haven't been explained yet.
Not yet. No, you can go and get them. You can go and get them.
Where?
They're somewhere around here.
If you go through the entirety of a game without doing any side quest, does that mean you know all the side quests? No.
True.
That doesn't make the main story any better if you don't do any of the side quests.
Yes, but if you flesh out those two characters, one was a dressmaker and one was a shoe salesman. And then they got mixed up with the wrong people. They joined a gang called the Fireflies, and then they eventually got recruited by Mr. Freeze when that club split apart, and they all went their separate ways, including 10 of them joining an elite dance crew in Florida.
So you couldn't...
Compelling narrative.
The narrative does not need to be played. You could have just told me that, and we'd all be... It would be the same thing.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be so rewarding if you went through this map and spent hours upon hours finding those things out on your own?
I have not seen you find one thing to prove those statements.
Because I'm not trying to.
Then I can't believe you.
So you know those two's backstory. And if any other characters have backstories, I'm not going to go find their backstories, but I will explain it to you in detail.
Okay, I'll be watching out for those. Oh, you're dead.
Okay, some of these are good. You were unable to stop Mr. Freeze's helicopter and save Isaac. Okay, that one's...
None of these have been funny. I don't know what you're getting at.
Trust me, they will. Some of them will be.
I swear we're in Star Wars right now.
We are.
Just the way your ship shoots. Where are we now?
I don't know. It's the Gotham sky. That's all I can give you.
It's completely red. You know what is a good Mr. Freeze boss fight?
What would that be?
Arkham City.
You're kind of doing basically the same stuff in this game that you did in that game.
Except that game is fun.
Well, you gotta prep. I'm prepping these cylinders to drop on his head.
Yeah, but in Arkham City, he learns from your fight.
Oh, he learns. See, I'm dropping the stuff. And now he's dropping the stuff too.
He's standing
Get
under
it?
them.
See, I'm dropping the stuff on him, and then he's dropping... See, he's dropping the stuff. See, he learned. That's all he learns in the entirety of this boss fight, but he learns... Oh, why am I...
He was doing that before you did it.
Well, then I'm learning. See, wouldn't you rather see the hero learn than the villain learn?
Not if it makes a bad boss fight.
This is an awesome boss fight. I'm killing him. Hey, listen, after I beat this thing, there's an awesome level coming up next.
I'm pretty sure you've said something of the sort like that before.
Well, this time I'm telling the truth.
Like, you said that cutscene was awesome.
Wasn't it?
No.
Come on.
All there was in it was Freeze being like, oh no, I'm
movie.
useless. And then Batman's like, oh, I can't let you die.
Well,
Like
that's what he
every
always...
other
Hey,
thing.
wanna know what the weird thing is?
What?
It's just like that in Arkham City. Remember, Mr.
Yeah.
Freeze gets real mad at you, and then and then he comes at you in all his Harvard fury and all his Yale fury combined, and then he comes at you, and then right after you beat him, you agree to help him.
Yeah, but that was worth it.
See? Look at this awesome level. Right? Another chase mission. No? And look how the Batmobile's turning. I have to hit the trigger buttons to turn because Batman doesn't have the competency to just turn. He just needs whips coming out of the side of his freaking car.
Let's just let's say I stopped playing for a reason.
Okay. Yeah, but you stopped playing right when it was about to get good.
I haven't seen anything get good since I stopped. Would you like to point out something that's been good?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
With voice acting.
No.
Sure.
I'd rather watch the animated series.
This is the animated series. This close thing you'll get to the end.
No, this is a chase sequence.
That's
Nothing in it. The bat plane.
You have no idea how much enjoyment I'm getting out of this. You have no idea.
Continue.
You know, I would apologize, but you're giving this game a bad rap. Now, who watching would want to play this now?
I think I speak for everyone watching. Anyone who's not nostalgia blinded by this game would not want to play it.
It's awesome.
I mean, there's like a difference between this game and playing a game like...
Don't say it, because then I want to play it. And then whenever I play Arkham Knight from now on,
You're gonna think about how bad this game is.
oh man, I have a cold sweat right now.
Or are you gonna spend like the rest
I
of
wouldn't-
this year playing this
I
game?
wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. This car
Then
chase,
what-
not this game.
Then what am I to you? You're doing this to me right now. Let me try. Let me try it.
Everybody, Ray's playing the game. He's playing the game. I'm just gonna put my feet up. No, nothing.
I'm gonna give you this back in a minute, 'cause it's like
Oh, okay.
I can't imagine.
Is it boring, hard, difficult, or all three?
I think I've already made my point with it.
Hey, listen, the game will get better. It started off strong, it got kind of weak, and then it's gonna pick up.
You want to hear another thing I have against this game?
What?
Everything looks the same.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yes, the entire room is like brown. Everything in the Mr. Freeze levels were blue. And everything in like the intro was black.
Hey, listen, this has a color palette on the level of, I don't know, Assassin's Creed. That's what I'm talking about.
This entire room has like 3 colors in it.
Oh, name them, and I'll name the fourth one.
Okay, so we have green, we have brown, and like yellow.
Black,
That's
Gray.
not a color technically, but okay.
gray. See, and he does that awesome squat move. Now, it doesn't... Actually, there's another color, but if you look in his character or in his character life, it shows him having blonde hair.
That'd be yellow.
I see 3 colors on Batman alone. 4 colors. White, black, gray, and yellow. So there's 4 colors on one character.
Yeah, Batman looks good because he's the one character you see all the time.
This is an oil painting. Oh, jeez.
I don't know why I came back.
Let's talk about these
Man.
animations. Look at that get-up animation.
Oh, you want to talk about animations?
Actually, I don't.
Have you
Forget it,
seen-
forget it, forget it, forget it.
Have you seen any cutscene in this game? Have you seen any of these punches and kicks that they've done in the game?
Kinda. Hey, I'm playing. When you're playing,
I've played the game, though.
you're feeling this controller vibrate.
That doesn't change anything.
It's
So-
like playing Russian roulette. Some things are bad, but when you get to that one good thing, it's very worth it.
Like, not dying? Are you comparing this to a game of life and death? It is so bad it'll kill you,
No.
or it's good enough that you'll just keep
No,
on
because
going?
there's things that people discount about this game. Like you being one of them. This is why this game was not given Game of the Year in 2003 or 2004 or whenever it came out. Because there's little things people discount. If you get beyond the surface, it is a masterpiece. The definition.
I'd still like you to explain to me why you think that.
The story, man!
The story has gone nowhere.
How is it going nowhere? I gave you my synopsis. You give me yours.
Okay, so we went to Blacktown, which had the Joker in it,
Yes.
and then there was a cutscene. Then you had to jump off some buildings, and then we went to see Mr. Freeze.
Okay.
And you lied to me about character backstories.
No, I didn't. I just didn't go get them. You know how that cheat code, it was C? I didn't get A or B because I didn't decide to go find them. So
I'm glad you didn't.
I
'Cause
didn't.
That would have taken up too much of my time.
I didn't get, look at this. There. Lime green. There you go. Dark green is different than lime green.
Ooh.
Adds another thing to
the GameCube can support more than 3 colors.
You know, maybe if you were a little more open, you would get it.
I've tried. I was fine at the beginning, but I've tried. Like, you know, this was at the same time, like, actually good games came out too, right?
Hey, listen, just for the record, we had a discussion about graphic tones and so on and so forth. Let's just be honest. Yeah, this did come out around the same time as Spider-Man 2, but Spider-Man is based off a high-definition movie. This is based off a cartoon that came out in 1993.
Yeah, but it still came out at the same time.
Well, some things don't look the same.
I've seen cartoon-esque graphics on, like, older systems than this that look better than it. Like, the GameCube should make it look better, but it doesn't.
You know, these guys have freaking backstories, too.
I don't care.
So
aren't they plants, though? They look like plants.
They're just big football players.
That are completely spray-painted green?
No, they had the Michael Jackson disease.
Then why are their, like, clothes green?
Their clothes aren't green. That's their skin.
So you're saying they're all naked football players whose skin have turned green?
Yes. Okay, they have pants on.
I want to hate this game.
They have pants on and they have leaves. You can't read the names off the leaves, but they're name tag
again.
They're name tag leaves.
You're gonna die again. Stop. Oh my god.
It was that vine. It was the vine. A vine hitting me off screen. See, it's still hitting me.
Pew, 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 pew.
And look at those red streaks in Batman's kicks.
Did he fall off? He...
Awesome game, right?
No.
That was just a minor hiccup. In every game... That's a mod. My apologies. That's a mod. That I did a long time ago that I forgot to take off. Let me see if I can get this guy without having to...
He's not there.
Where is he? No, seriously, where is he?
This game is so broken.
The game didn't load him in because I hit him on the guardrail the last time. Which doesn't take away from the overall experience. Probably won't load him in next time either.
I don't want there to be a next time.
There won't be a next time because I'm getting through the door. He won't load in either. Not that we have to worry about that.
Oh my
Wait.
gosh.
Wait. Oh, the door's down there. Okay. All right. Let's go down there. All right. Let's see. I could have.
I'm going to punch you.
No, you're not. How fun was that? Look at this environment. Another one.
Electricity. It's Ivy's weakness.
Ivy's weakness.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know that.
No, we didn't.
Where's the breaker?
Where's the breaker?
Back of the sub-basement.
All right.
Couldn't she just be like, oh, Harley knows stuff. There's a breaker in the back. Go hit it.
Yeah, but you can't tell all these things up front because then it'll ruin the story. It'll ruin the story pacing.
I don't know any more about the story than I did 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, you do. Harley.
All I know is
Harley placed the tracer because Harley's scared. Probably because the Joker's gone now, and he was the conniving member of the group.
the only thing I've learned is that Poison Ivy is bad, and for some reason Harley's helping us.
Mr. Freeze's boss fight had clever writing.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Stop lying to yourself.
I'll shatter your broken body like glass.
I don't want to go to the point where I'm going to like Batman and Robin more than this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does.
Oh, Batman's fallen to his death. The story's over.
Yes.
Story's over.
Yes.
What happened over there, Batman?
He's not dead.
Bruce?
He doesn't die. We're talking to Harley,
She was my
the college student, the nurse in training.
but said that with the Joker
She totally looks like she worked at Arkham Asylum as a head psychiatrist 10 years ago, doesn't she?
Joker's old toys,
Yeah.
Look at that. See, Harley's telling me stuff. When has that ever happened in a Batman story? She's giving me information. Joker's dead. This is going to have one of the best climaxes of all time. Now I'm headed to the gasworks.
If he doesn't trust her at all, what's the point of asking her for stuff?
Oh, he trusts her. He's just got to get some initial information.
But he said, even if it's true or not, it doesn't matter.
Well, if it's true, look where we are now, Bray. Are you ready to see a new enemy type?
Has there been a new enemy type since the game started?
Yep. Are you ready to see
I
the
think
newest?
I think the only difference has been those ice girls or whatever.
And the plant
Yeah, but
linebackers.
Those guys looked like the guys from the first level.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Those first guys weren't pro linebackers.
I don't care if they were linebackers or not. They looked the same. They were just different colors.
And they had a vine attack. So here's the new edition. Look at that. Now we're dealing with jesters.
Those guys look exactly the same.
No,
Those
they have
are
different
the
voices.
same.
They have different voices. This is like a day at the beach.
During a hurricane.
Something you tell people about later in life. I was there
Like
when this
dying
happened.
from a hurricane.
I was there when this happened. How do you get up there?
I barely survived Batman Vengeance. Oh man.
That was supposed to happen.
Batgirl. Investigating a crime that fits the
Just
Joker's
shut your eyes. Shut your eyes.
to get a SWAT team to the old
Shut your eyes, okay? Are they shut?
Does it matter?
You think the Joker's back?
Possibly.
Oh.
Get me all the research you can on the gasworks. Fast.
And hey, before I go back, do you think that punch is going to register?
I doubt it. Oh, you're just still being shot. That's the problem. I'd suggest running away.
I can't because I'm locked in this thing. I'm not going to go back to the beginning, I swear. Come on! Come on! Okay, so I gotta go back and shut all the pipes again. Now Oracle's gonna tell me what's going on and how I gotta
I don't think she's Oracle yet.
kinda.
She's Batgirl.
Well, I guess I'll go back to the Batcave and cripple her myself. Because obviously Joker's gone, so he can't do it. Or is he? And you say there's no story.
I could like watch something. I could read something, and I could get the same amount of story that I'm getting.
Jeez, oh man, jeez.
Are you gonna make me wait like a century before this game gets good, or
It gets
another decade?
It gets really, really good.
We're like halfway through it. How is it worth the journey?
You know, well, you know when that one guy went through the desert for 40 days? The idea of doing it didn't seem that appealing. The middle of it didn't seem that appealing, and probably the end of it didn't seem that appealing. But at the end of it, it was all worth it.
Why should I care?
You care. You want to see the epic conclusion to Batman Vengeance.
No. No. You could have just told me that Joker died, and you imprisoned Mr. Freeze, and that was the end, and I'd be, okay, that game sucked.
Yeah, but you're
Compared to blah 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 ending, that game sucked.
But you don't know the ending.
You know what the difference is?
What?
Hours of my life not wasted.
Yeah, but I could. Yeah, but when you don't experience. Yeah, but you didn't know the ending. That's the point.
I could just look up the ending cutscene and be, okay, I can assume what happened in between now.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
If I showed you the ending cutscene right now, it would blow your tiny little mind. You wouldn't be able to connect the dots.
Beginning of the game was, oh, let's go to the Dark City. Come back. Let's go to the Blue City.
It's not
Come
a blue
back.
city. It was in an eternal.
Let's go to the Green City and the Brown City and come back. Now we're here.
What about the Batcave? You forgot about the Batcave. What color is that?
That's what I meant by here. Go back to the Batcave, and then go somewhere else. Then there was the Batmobile, and then there was the Batwing.
Oh, you forgot about the Batwing and the Batmobile. I bet you feel bad now.
I feel horrible.
Who is that? Who is that, Bray? And just 5 minutes ago, not 2 minutes ago, you were discounting the story. Let's see who that is. What?
I'm waiting.
Isaac Evers is here!
Please don't hurt me.
Remember the guys Freeze was after? The plot is thickening! But that's alright, because the story will pick up.
You've said that so many times.
This whole story is good. I don't have to... I keep saying it because it's a really
Where
good...
did it pick up, though? It hasn't yet.
After the Poison Ivy thing. After the Poison Ivy thing, you beat all the villains, and Joker's dead, and Harley doesn't care anymore. What else is there? When you get to the point in a story where you don't know what's going to happen, that's when it starts to get good.
What if I haven't been paying attention?
Well, you should.
Then it's never good. Or in your sense, you said it would all be good, but it's not. This would be a lot more entertaining if, like, something changed once in a while.
Like what?
I don't know.
What
like,
could change?
Like a character could actually talk.
Characters are talking. Poison Ivy has
The
a
most-
great monologue about plants.
Yeah, the most that's happened so far is Mr. Freeze tried to insult you. Poison Ivy started talking about money, which doesn't make much sense.
And plants.
And plants.
That's it. I just realized it. I've had a Sherlock Holmes moment. If you only knew what you were missing, you would get why this game is so good.
Please tell me what I'm missing.
I explained to you what you're missing.
There is no story that is worth listening to.
Okay,
You're all the way back here.
yeah, whatever. Hey, that thing was a cheap elevator ploy. Okay, this time I'm not going to get smashed, and also I'm not going to go get the cheat code. Because, for some reason, we've decided not to play this again. Play this again? Play it again. Gotcha.
If we play it again, I'm going to leave
I'm
and not come back.
I'm reading you loud and clear. Play it again. Play it again. This time on the hard difficulty.
You're having trouble with this difficulty.
Everyone loves this game.
Look at his cape.
I'm not... Yeah, look at that cape. Look
It
how
was
just...
all scrunched up on his face.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's not how gravity works.
That's how gravity works. See how it's swaying in the wind? And see how it's sauntered down to his chest?
Yeah, but when you're going down, that's not how it works.
Yeah, but the problem with your depiction of this story is that it's bad. That's the thing.
The script writers must have been fired so fast after they...
You haven't even seen the conclusion.
Yeah, but there's nothing that has been leading up to it.
Yeah, there has. Joker's
Nothing-
dead. How many times do I have to say that?
They've done that before in other things.
Yeah, but they haven't done that in any medium right off the bat.
That's because that's something you would lead up to, not, oh, boom, there goes Mark Hamill. Are we anywhere? Like, how far are we in this?
We're in the thick of things.
Like, how long do we have left?
Um,
I'm sure we all want to know.
I don't. 'Cause this thing is going on, and I've played this countless times before, and I'm having more fun now than I ever have.
You can only beat the dead horse so many times.
Yeah, but you can resurrect it and realize how good of a racehorse it was. It was a thoroughbred. See, I'm done.
He's also killing these people.
Just ignore it. They're falling out of the helicopter. It's all
That
right.
helicopter
It's all right. It's all
exploded.
right. It's all right.
Did you see her mouth? It's like 4 inches long.
And Isaac Evers was controlling the Joker forces. The Joker forces.
Oh, who saw that coming? I did.
What? What'd you say? Saw what coming? Who is it? Wait for it. Wait for it. It's Bruce Wayne, but he's in disguise. The thing about that is that the police are looking for Batman. Now, Batman just can't go parades around the city. Every cop in the town is looking for Batman.
Yeah, but he's a master of stealth.
Well, every cop is looking for him. Every single cop. Every single one. So, he has to go in here not as Batman. So who does he go as? Bruce Wayne.
An intruder.
But here's the thing. Bruce Wayne can't be seen at this place. And if he's shown doing a bunch of kung fu-y moves, if he's shown doing a bunch of that, then people are going to start to assume things. So he's got to... Bruce Wayne's got to go in here and disguise himself.
If he's going to cause trouble either way, why does it matter if he's Batman or Bruce Wayne wearing a beard?
Because Batman can't go up. Oops.
I'm still waiting, man.
It's a good...
We're almost done.
It's a really good game!
If he's going to hide anyway, go as Batman.
Well, he's
If you're Batman or some other guy trying to invade on my property, I don't care the difference. I kidnapped this guy on the street. Batman's gone, I might assume.
Yeah, but
Rip
he has
off his fake beard.
They
I'm
won't
going to
do that.
assume.
You kidding me? They're not going to do that. Okay, listen, he can disguise himself. No one's going to know he's Bruce Wayne
Alfred probably
with
did.
that beard and that eye scar.
Everyone's just going to say, oh, there's a guy intruding on my property.
But if he didn't have that beard or that eye scar, imagine how hard they'd come down on him. Now, do you recognize this area at all?
Yes, I do, actually.
Yep. It's when Joker was crafting his masterful plan, a plan that cannot come to fruition now that he's dead. Mr. This Game Has No Story. And we're going to see a very cool tactic used right now. Forget it.
Smoke bombs. Since when do we have smoke bombs?
Now we have them. We didn't have them for the first 80% of the game, but we got it now.
Why does Batman himself not have them?
Because Batman doesn't need to hide in mystery. This mysterious Bruselda Wayne does.
Bruselda.
Yes. My mistake. See, I'm very erratic when I'm fighting these guys. Because, as we all know, other than Bray, these guys are way different than these guys I've been fighting.
How are they different?
They don't have a hat on. And their voice is different.
It's still not worth it. I mean, you're about to die already. I mean, I could really just look up
Listen,
the ending to this game on the internet. and still get the same amount of satisfaction.
Well, that's the problem. When a journey becomes too easy, the ending ain't as fun sometimes.
Yeah, but there has to be a journey.
Yes.
All you've done so far is fight like 2 bosses and like guess where you're supposed to go.
Are you aware of a little game called Batman Arkham Origins?
Yeah.
And are you aware of a little upstart company called IGN?
Yes.
Well, IGN gave this game gave Batman Arkham Origins a 7.8. Do you know what they gave this game?
What?
An 8.1. Screw all your considerations about how bad this game.
When was that first? When was this reviewed?
2001. Year it came out.
Yeah. Was it praised on its graphics at all?
Yeah, it was praised on the beautiful art style because it matched the animated series Borderland perfectly.
No.
Yeah.
No. If you showed me an article that said, oh yeah, this game is rated an 8 in 2015, and a modern game is reviewed today for both of their graphics, then I'll believe you.
All right. Fair. Wait. Look at this. Look at
He has
this.
3 fingers.
Look at it. Look. And we got an 8, and the whole thing is coming together like a cat playing with yarn. The knife was in the drawer at the warehouse. Look what he had in his mouth as he was falling to his supposed death. Oh, I love this story. This is better than anything I could play right now.
Why does everyone have 3 fingers?
Because it's based off the series.
I want
That was kind of stiff. But anyways.
Everything is stiff in this game.
Something bigger.
Twisted joke.
Big twisted joke.
How? Why?
I might start crying. Excuse me if I do.
I'd much rather watch a 20-minute episode that has the same amount of plot than the 8-some-hour campaign this game has, where you get a tidbit of what the story might be every, like, hour. It's not very worth it.
Yeah, but you've been on the edge of your seat, secretly, figuratively, not literally, and you've been wondering, oh my god, where are they going to go from here? What are they going to do? But
I've
on
been
the outside,
thinking-
you're more kind of negative.
What could they do to make this game even worse than it already is?
Do you hear that? I don't appreciate that. Look at this.
He literally just took off his flamethrower. What the heck?
Because I hit him once.
What's the
Logical,
point?
right. I know, logical. There's that gripping story I was talking about. He just went over it.
Yeah, he basically said, oh, I was in charge of everything. The story is now completely void because the entire game has lied to me. Am I wrong?
About what?
The whole game being an entire lie.
Well, that's how cunning it is. You would think, oh, Joker's acting independently of himself. But he's not. He had all the supervillains, Freeze, the genius, Ivy, the plant activist, and what was the other one? Yeah.
I don't remember it either.
Well, you fight a losing battle against his henchmen. The Joker escapes in his blood.
Where are the jokes?
They're coming.
It's too late for it to be worth it now.
I said there was one. Okay.
Really?
At the beginning, I hyped up this thing as, there's a bunch.
Okay.
The
now
official
back to what
definition,
I was-
official definition of murder is creating the circumstance in which results in the death of a person.
Which you're doing.
No, I'm not. Look at him. Look at him. He's happy as a clam. Look at him. See, I'm just punching him. Nothing's blowing up. Okay. See?
Literally, he was blowing up from the inside.
No, he wasn't. His thing was just malfunctioning. Because it couldn't take any more self-exploded rockets. She has a puppet mouth. No, she doesn't.
And you killed Harley Quinn.
Batman's death toll is going up. Doesn't that make Batman more appealable?
Not when he's Batman.
See? Look at him. Now I'm gonna fight him.
Pick up the gun.
Are you ready for a cool detective puzzle?
I haven't seen one cool thing yet.
Well,
so I'm waiting for anything to happen.
let's do some detective work. Let's inspect some stuff.
Mix and match the chemical dyes.
Why did Joker tell us how to stop his plan?
He didn't. It was a puzzle. It was a well-crafted puzzle. I'm trying to remember.
No, Riddler is stupid like that.
This is one of those...
Joker wouldn't tell you exactly how to stop him.
Right. Joker does that all the time, but he does it in a sadistic way, like you mentioned before.
If this was actually Joker telling you what to do, he would tell you exactly how to kill everybody.
Exactly, but he didn't. And what have I done now? Now I have turned the autopilot off, and it's no longer...
And now you're just going to kill whoever's under it. Why don't you just end it faster?
No, I want this game to go on. Look at that beautiful.
What did he...
That's the animated
What did he
series.
just hook on to?
The blimp?
His back claw is not that long.
The blimp? What else?
The blimp would have to fall with him.
They're in the back check thing.
The back, yeah.
Look, now watch what he's going to do. Okay, look. He stole that from the gasworks, and he put his logo on the side of it. And boom, it's full of promethium and Joker toxin. And when you mix them two together, they're amazing chemical blow-up agents.
So he's basically killing that part of the city.
No, it's just the smoke and everything's going to disintegrate.
Before it hits the ground.
Absolutely, and the blimps... No, there's
Even the skyscrapers that are like 10 feet away from it.
And it's going to recap all the great things we've done.
The 2 or 3 bosses we fought.
Hey, there's a lot more than that. And Poison Ivy is congratulating us on doing such a wonderful job. And now we're going to move over to Harley Quinn.
We did not fight Harley Quinn.
No, we did not, but we technically...
There were like 3 bosses in this entire game.
A lot more than that, but whatever. Joker 2.0 counts as a separate boss. Because he had that cool spear and ground and pound move.
I wanted to apologize. We found Harley's fingerprints on the batarang that hit. It's funny. I somehow feel
She threw it! I bet that was bugging you all week.
because at least
I saw it happen though.
No, you didn't.
I basically saw what happened.
No, you didn't.
Harley wears gloves, doesn't she?
Huh? I was sobbing as we were playing this game, as we were walking down the yellow brick road. Do you know why I was sobbing?
Even if I tried to guess, you'd say I was wrong.
Do you know why?
Why?
I was sad because we had to play this freaking garbage the whole